Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another Leaf video. Oh my gosh, welcome back. In case if you guys are new here, welcome. It's always great to see some new faces out there. Now, today, we have recently gotten some more information about update 1.10. And yeah, this is going to be quite a substantial update. A lot of small stuff, keep that in mind, but it's a lot of really awesome stuff regardless. So we're just going to jump through here and kind of figure out what we actually have. So number one on our list are new education signs, new education kind of like setups and stuff like that. So we have a lot of awesome stuff in there. And we can already see two of the three in here. I believe there's three. I think, yeah, there's a paw print station, soundboard, and height measuring, which is going to be very interesting. So, of course, you can already see that guests are interacting with these elements, which is something that I have wanted for Planet Zoo for quite a long time. And I'm finally excited to finally see, like, you know, stuff like this be officially integrated into the game. And the art style for them is actually really nice. I believe we have some more information about these. Let me just pop over here. I believe we are able to see one other thing in here. Oh, well, I'm sure we can find it later. Maybe it's in here. I don't know. There was another education piece in here. By the way, we'll talk about the animals and the screenshots relating to them in just a little bit. I actually think it was from the trailer, believe it or not. We're just going to pop in here. Either way, education for guests is going to be absolutely incredible to have. Just because it really does help to bring in a new kind of vibe to your zoos. Because oftentimes I do complain about the fact that we don't really have any guest interactions with Planet Zoo. It oftentimes just falls to animals and making habitats for the animals. And you know, maybe you could place some benches around that for the guests, but lo and behold, I'm finally excited to see some guest interactivity really make its way into Planet Zoo, and this really does help give way to future things as well. Possibly we could see this being integrated into petting zoos with guest interactions with animals. Hopefully we can get something like that. I'm crossing my fingers. Or even some other mechanics, such as, you know, I'm trying to think, new rides, carousels, and stuff like that. I feel like that'd be a really amazing thing to have. But still, irregardless, it's going to be really awesome to start playing with these. As well as group photos. This is just another small thing. I'm probably not going to experience this all too much because you guys know me, I don't really open up my zoos to many guests. But still, this is going to be really awesome just to see guests kind of photographing themselves, going through the zoo and stuff like that, because if you guys know me, I sometimes do that. I have a lot of fun at, like, you know, all these other zoos and stuff, and I oftentimes take pictures with my friends whenever we go to them. So really, I'm so excited just to see stuff like this come into play. But I know a lot of you guys care a lot more about the animals in Planet Zoo, which I don't blame you at all. Over here, we do have the new animal sniffing behavior. This one's going to be wicked awesome. Your guests have gained some new behaviors, but what about your animals? It's very cute. So, of course, they kind of list out all the animals that don't have the new sniffing behavior. I guess it's pretty much easier just to list what doesn't than what does. I'm assuming the exhibit animals won't have this as well. I'm just going to be a snarky little son of a gun right there, but that's going to be very interesting. So pretty much each item will kind of have its own sniff point, which will be very interesting to see. So that's going to be really, really exciting to see how that all comes into play. The sniff points will exist per enclosure, and when a habitat is destroyed, they will be removed as well, and new ones will be regenerated when you rebuild or use the undo button. So make sure you're okay with this adjustment before doing any removals. This is very confusing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really sure how this will work in the grand scheme of things, but either way, I'm sure that once the DLC is out, hopefully in that little rush over there, I can make a little bit of a tutorial on this and how to kind of set this up, because it will be really awesome and very useful in terms of, you know, making your habitats, making them like having the sniff points be up against the guests, so it kind of brings the guests a little bit closer to the animals. Very interesting to see how that will all come out. And then look at this, this is so cute. I really love that. That's awesome. We also have the new animal chorus behavior for the Arctic and timber wolves, as well as the Siaming. So once they kind of like start calling, all of them will start calling together, and that's going to be wicked awesome to see. So again, very simple stuff, but it's going to be very interesting to see that all come into play. I am a little sad that this doesn't make its way to other animals. In case if you guys haven't heard of lemurs calling at the zoo, Nick and I go to several zoos with lemurs, and it's just really freaking awesome just to hear all the lemurs go off at once, all across the entire zoo. I know Southwick's has a whole bunch of different lemurs, ringtails, red ruffs, and black and white ruffs, and hearing them all kind of start going like they're hootin and hollerin all at the same time. I wish we get that in the future, at least for lemurs. So besides that, we also have new climbing enrichment, which is going to be really awesome. We can kind of see it in these screenshots over here. Maybe not these, but over here. So of course, if I kind of calm down a little bit, you can kind of see that over here we have this new climbing enrichment, and it is 100% modular. That was confirmed, so I am so excited to see all of that come into play, as well as small habitat gates. We're one step closer to null gates, as Drew says, but that's going to be wicked awesome to see all that come into play. It's going to help out so much when you're building realistically, because even some exhibits, they don't really need those big, like, you know, floor to ceiling doors. Some just only need a little bit more of a little, I don't know, halfway up the body kind of door. I don't know what they call them, but that's going to be wicked awesome. We're also getting additional shop counters and signs, so that's going to be awesome for all of that to come into play. Especially for all of you realistic builders, it's going to be awesome just to have these small little stalls and doing custom buildings behind them, instead of having to deal with the big 4x4x4 blocks. But that is pretty much it for today. That is everything that we have, and it's all extremely exciting. So definitely do let me know what you guys are most excited about. We should probably also talk about this. The Siamings look friggin' awesome, and I can guarantee you guys, I can't wait to see all the mods that come out of these guys. And listen, speaking of this, yeah, the Bornean orangutan was not confirmed to have, you know, enrichment with the climbing frame, so obviously we can pretty much tell that they will not be able to brachiate, which is a little sad. Obviously I'm sure modders will maybe fix that in the future, but it's kind of sad to see that it's not confirmed, because it is such an integral part to locomotion of orangutans, and it really would help them set them apart from the gorillas, other than being a bright Cheeto color, which I'm a little sad about. But listen, otherwise this update seems to be extremely awesome. But look at all these. We have a whole bunch of new plants, a whole bunch of new statues. I really do love these big old eggs. That's so cute. I love their little haircuts too. It's adorable. But we also have a whole bunch of new signs and stuff like that. You can see all the new foliage with the Przewalskis, which look freaking amazing. We also have those new concrete printed walls down there, and some new grass panels down there, and that's going to be wicked awesome to play with. We have the new first look at the scimitar horned oryx, which is looking very stellar, I must say so myself. But yeah, that's about it that we do have today. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let me know in the comments what you are most excited about for Update 1.10, or even the Conservation DLC. I know some people get more excited about the update than the actual DLC itself, so I'm very excited to see what you guys all have to say. But other than that, my name is Leaf. If you guys do want to stay up to date with some Planet Zoo news, be sure to drop that little red button down there and make it turn into gray, and give myself a little subscribe. We're so close to 8,000, and I don't know what we'll do over there. I'll take suggestions for that too, I don't really know. But either way, thank you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Take care, and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Bye-bye now.